I can't believe it's already September. And I can't believe it took me almost half a year to pick up a brush again, to be excited to paint again. It all started with a cute picture of a duck frolicking around, and as soon as I saw it, I knew that I wanted to paint it. However, it took me a couple of weeks to finally shake off the thought and actually start painting. Eventually, I started a new sketchbook and the duck happened. It turned out super cute and I was thrilled. There was not an option to not make ducks my theme for September 2. Ducks are simply the best, and it's never too late or too early in the year to paint them. Even though autumn is on its way and I was excited about darker and moodier themes, but ducks. And this was an important moment for me and for my art. Life has become overwhelming lately, and the more time passed, the more scared I became to paint again. Days, weeks and months flew by and I stubbornly ignored the voice in my head telling me to pick up the pencil again. Instead, I threw myself into reading, and I mean, I really got into it. I have already finished 59 books this year, which is insane for someone who might have only read 10 books a year before. I do not regret this decision at all. I love reading and I love sharing my reading journal with you, and maybe it's time to find balance and happiness in my day-to-day life again. I want to do everything I enjoy all at once and stop trying to fit into one of these imaginary boxes and niches that people are constantly talking about, and stop worrying about things I can't control, like views or likes on my videos, or if people find me silly for filming a floppy book in the nearby forest at 6 a.m. Perhaps it's time to let more of myself shine through. Even though my true self is shy, socially awkward and so introverted, I still can't believe I'm doing okay at my real-time job. I am trying to figure out a way to include all of my hobbies and passions in my channel without confusing anyone who stumbles upon it. I've put a lot more effort into my last two videos than I usually do, and honestly I am much happier with them than with many others. However, it is not possible for me to sustain that level of work for a long time without burning out again. So I will be taking my sweet time and only posting when I'm happy to present you with video that hopefully won't feel like a waste of your time to watch. The algorithm can go screw itself. It's never been kind to me no matter what I tried, and I'd rather post less often but with better quality videos. And yes, it took me this long to come to terms with that myself. There is a lot more I'd like to say, but I do not think it is a good fit for this video. Okay, I do hope you enjoyed this painting session while I was being all vulnerable here. I had an amazing time painting again. The color palette is stunning and I love how this page turned out. Next, there are my habit and workout trackers, along with a little doodle in the corner. I admit that it could have been done better, but let's just go with it. And hey, take a look at this duck, it is so excited to work out, right? There is one major change in my September bullet journal. I've noticed that I haven't been using my dailies lately, and there were times I've even forced myself to write something down to avoid blank spaces. Why? Why am I doing this to myself? So There won't be any daily entries for September. Instead, I will have a dedicated space for daily or weekly entries if I wish to write something down. And there will be a section for every 10 days, so there is at least some amount of structure. I am not sure how this will turn out, but hey, bullet journals are here to figure that stuff out. And this is my September bullet journal. Although it is not elaborate and full of intricate pages, I had a great time painting today and I am extremely happy with how it turned out. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll join me in my next video. Have an absolutely awesome day. Bye.